Good morning. It is Saturday, June 28th, and I am going to mark today as my official weigh-in day for my 40 days of focus. Um, yeah, so today we are going to weigh in. I am also going to take measurements because there are truthfully stories that the scale doesn't tell. There will be times where the scale may not move but a little bit or stay the same, but taking my measurements will let me know that I'm on the right track when I'm losing inches and there's nothing coming off mainly on the scale. So we're going to weigh in, we're going to take measurements today, and let this mark my official weigh-in. Even though for my actual process, I weighed in on June the 14th. I want a more realistic piece. If I'm honest, just in a transparent moment, I have not, I've been reckless with my eating. I have been reckless with my eating. In an honest, transparent moment, I knew that I was coming up on this process, and my old mindset, which is why I need this second half of this process, because it's going to deal with the internal issues and triggers and things like that that keep me caving to cravings or keep tying myself to old eating habits, old unhealthy habits, not recognizing what is pushing me to do certain things and all of that. So I need that second half. So my old mindset kicked in. You might as well eat what you need to, get it out of your system before that actual day comes. And that's exactly what I've been doing. Shame. Not shame on me, but yeah, shame. So when I step on that scale in a few minutes, I know I'm not gonna like the numbers. I already feel it in my body. Body's carrying a bunch of water weight. I've been eating foods that I didn't cook, eating out a lot, and eating things that I should not be eating that don't respond well to my body, and I can feel the extra fluid in my legs and ankles, even in my arms and stuff. I can see it, but guess what? I did it. I knowingly did it, so I can also undo it by changing my ways. So I'm not going to be too proud of that number that's on the scale today, I'm pretty sure. But we're going to do it anyway because I told y'all I was going to show you everything. Let me speed up. And yeah, so here we are, Saturday, June 28th, weighing in, my first weigh-in. Before we kick off this 40 days of focus, it's about to get real. Hope you join me. So my measurements had me saying, why wait? Why do we wait? I got breath today. I got pulse today. I got an opportunity today. So I decided to seize Saturday, put in some work, burn some calories, and set myself off for Monday and this 40-day journey. Good morning. It is Monday, June the 30th, and it's officially go time for my 40 days of focus. It's week 1, day 1. The first 2 days consist of a detox where there will be no food consumption. I'm just detoxing. I'm cleaning my palate, cleaning my gut, and preparing myself for this next 40 days of clean eating, soul work, all of that good stuff. So you won't get any meal preps these first couple of days. It's just gonna be me, this detox, this Stanley Cup. Yeah, so let's transform. Hey, it's Monday. It's week 1, day 1, and I'm here for my temple wins. I just finished a stretch routine, and now I'm about to go into my Monday workout split, which is strength training. We're doing legs with the gluten quad focus today. I will post my workout split up in the corner of this video somewhere there, so you'll see exactly what I'm doing on Mondays throughout this entire 40 days. All of my Mondays will look the same. I'm going to do a progressive overload, so either increase my reps or I'll increase the weights. We'll see, but it'll all be up there. Followed by 30 minutes of an uphill incline on this treadmill over here. And that's how we gonna get it. So we ain't gonna waste time. Let's go win. Let's transform. Good morning. It is Tuesday, July 1st. Happy July to everybody. It is week 1, day 2 of my 40 days of focus. I'm here this morning. I'm going to start out with a stretch. I'm having some slight knee pain over here in this knee. I don't know if I overdid something yesterday, so I'm going to be extra careful with it today. Today is my cardio core day. I'm just going to take it pretty easy and win the day with caution and careful attention to my knee, and just spend the rest of the day giving it some rest, some ice, and attention in hopes that this will be gone away soon. I don't want to mess anything up, but anyway, we're about to win the day. It's another detox day, day 2 of cleansing my gut, my palate, my system, washing out everything. So there will be no meals again today. No meal. Well, I probably will meal prep a little bit later at some point today, so I'll be prepared for tomorrow. We'll see how that goes. But as far as winning the day, we're about to get these temple wins in. We're going to get our detox in here shortly, and we're going to win. Let's transform. Hey, good morning. It is day 3 of 40 days of focus, and it is Wednesday. So for me, it is an upper body day. I will share my upper body workout up in one of these corners that I'll be doing every Wednesday through this 40-day journey. If I'm honest, this morning, I'm tired this morning. I wanted to hit snooze. I got up early for a prayer call that I led this morning, that I've been leading for the past 2 days. I got tomorrow as well. And that required me to get up really, really early this morning. So I'm tired. I'm working off of maybe 4 to 5 hours of sleep. I got to do better. I've got to do better with my sleep. But anyway, if I harp on that, or if I keep my mind there, we won't win. I'm hyping myself up because we got to win. We got to win. And that's what you got to do sometimes, because you won't always show up here motivated. You won't always show up feeling the best. But let your show up shut all of that up. You feel that? You feel that? My show up, that's my affirmation today. That's my affirmation today. That's somebody else's affirmation today. I'm going to let my show up shut all of it up. That's what I'm gonna tell myself. That's what I'm gonna tell myself. I'm hyping myself up. That's what I'm gonna tell myself when I'm lifting these weights this morning. That's what I'm gonna tell myself when I'm on my 30-minute incline walk on that treadmill. Let your show up. Shut it all up. Them, it, whatever. Shut it up. My show up is gonna shut it up. That's so good. That is so good. Let your show up. Shut it up. Today is eating day. I will be eating at some point today. I am currently fasting, personal fast with my intercessory ministry. We fasting today, liquids only until 3. So I won't be having my first meal until after 3 today. But your girl meal prepped last night. I'm set up to win. I prepped to win this week, and I'm going to win. We already know we got a holiday weekend coming up. That's coming up on Friday and probably going to run all the way through the weekend. So there's going to be cookouts going on. You're going to get the invite. I'm going to get the invite. But I am in my 40 days of focus. And I know somebody going to say, chill. You can eat this. You can eat this one day, one hamburger, one hot dog, one piece of bread, one this, one that. Won't mess you up. And it ain't like you ain't going to never have no more bread and da. Let your show up. Shut them up. Even shut that up. You ain't on my journey. You don't know what it takes to get delivered from the spirit of gluttony. You ain't on my journey. So don't tell me. I got my meals prepped. I got them in the refrigerator ready to just portion out and eat. And that's what I'm going to stick with. I'm going to stick with it. And even if I frequent a cookout or something like that, spending time with the family, I'm just gonna take my meals. I ain't got to eat what you eating. I'm still eating. We still fellowshipping. Okay? I'm gonna take what I cook so that my legs and my hands won't be swole up for 3 to 4 days after because you keep using table salt. And I keep trying to tell you that you need the right kind of salt. Switch it up to Himalayan. You keep using seasonings that's loaded with table salt. And then you telling me that you swole and your hands and your feet got fluid in them. That's why. Anyway, before I make this too long, because it's already 5 minutes, I got to go. I'm going to win. I'm just sitting here trying to waste a little bit of time, trying to hype myself up, get myself ready. But I'm going to let my show up, shut them up. Come on, let's transform. Good morning. It is day 4 of 40 days of focus, my 40 days of focus journey. It is Thursday, so today is, what is it? It is core and uphill sprints. I'm going to change it up a little bit because I need a different scene than down in my basement. So I don't live in a real hilly area at all. But I did find up the street over here near the post office, they have a slight hill that I'm going to run this morning. I'm going to do some uphill sprints there. I'll post my workout flow for Thursdays over these 40 days in one of these corners here or there on the screen. Right now, I'm not sure. I'm saying that I'm going to do 10 sprints. That's sprint it up, walk it back down, sprint it up, walk it back down. But we'll see. I might do 15. I'll see how I feel. My knee feels much better. Today, I iced it down the day, what was it, Tuesday? I iced it down Tuesday, and so it's feeling good today. I feel good today. I'm a little bit physically tired. Again, didn't go to bed until late last night. But that's going to get fixed today for sure. Um, but we out here because we got to win. And what was my affirmation yesterday? Same today. I'm going to let my show up shut it all up. I'm going to let my show up shut it all up. I know that um, sometimes when we first get up and, we're getting in the rhythm and the routine of working out, you don't always feel like it. And I had to allow myself to just come to terms with that. When I first get out of the bed, my body, I got to give my body time to wake up and my mind and body to come in sync together that this is what we are going to do. So you don't always jump up with, yeah, rah, 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 I'm ready to work out. You don't always wake up with that. And sometimes even after you're dressed and you got your sneakers on, you still don't really feel like that. You don't wake up with that. But the one thing that I'm learning is after I get in there and I just start and I show up, I'm glad that I did afterwards. It changes from time to time. Not all the time, but most of the time it does. So show up anyway and let your show up shut it all up. So we're not going to we're not going to talk a whole lot. I am about to drive up the street and do my outdoor sprints. Now, I probably won't be able to record them. I cracked the camera on my phone, so like from the front view, it's hard to record. Plus, I don't have a tripod and all of that good stuff to record. So I don't know how I'm gonna capture my workout today. Maybe I'll take a picture of the space that I'm in, and I don't know. But just know that the work gonna get done. That the work is gonna get done. I'll probably record the ab part. I don't know. But we gonna see. But enough of that. Let's go win. Come on, let's go win. All right, y'all. So this is about the best heel that I'm gonna get. Anytime that you are running, it's gonna put forth the effort. I did this a couple of weeks ago, so I know that it works. So that's what I'm about to do. I'm gonna run out here. I'm gonna try to set this thing up to see if it'll record a couple of rounds. I'm not gonna record the whole thing, but just enough to get it going. And there are some guys that just pulled up to deliver mail over at the post office, and they were making little comments to let me know that they see me, and I don't care. But here we go. We get ready to win. Okay, so I'm back at home. Baby, that felt good. That felt good. I told you, you just got to give yourself some time to just step into it and ease your way into it. Look at that sweat. So I did 10 sprints up and back. I wanted to do 12, but hey, it's just week 1 and we're working on progressive overload. So each week I'm looking to intensify the workouts that I'm doing, because I'll be doing the same thing. So possibly next week I'll aim for 12 if I can get back outside and don't have to change it up and do something on the inside. At any rate, I did 10. So I'm back at home before the sun comes all the way up. You see the difference from when I recorded earlier until now. The sun is up. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get a quick 2-mile walk in, just because I feel good. And then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna do my core work, and then my temple winds are gonna be done for the day. And then all I have to do is work on my water winds, which is gonna be done. My meal preps are already there, so my table winds, you can count that one too. Baby, you can count day 4 as one for sure. Y'all have a good one. Remember, let's transform. Happy Friday. It is day 5 of 40 days of focus. I keep getting my days mixed up, so I was like, let me stop calling out the date. It is day 5 because I started on my journey on June the 30th. It throws my days off because normally I can look at the calendar. You know, we used to starting something at the beginning of the month, but I started on the 30th. And so I'm a day ahead. So it's day 5. That's all I'm trying to say. It's day 5. It is day 5. We have been at this for 5 full days. And I wish I could tell you that it's been an easy 5 full days. I am still moving off of the excitement of just starting something new and showing up for myself, showing myself that I can show up for myself every day. And it doesn't have to be this beautiful show up. Oh, let me tell y'all something else. It was today when I realized that I had my iPad turned the wrong way, that I need it this way, so that when you pull me up on your TV screen, because you're gonna like this content, you're gonna subscribe to my channel, and you're not only going to subscribe, you're going to be inspired. You are going to you're gonna love what's here. So you're gonna watch the videos. I know you are. You're gonna comment, you're gonna share, you're gonna sew, and we're gonna help each other grow. So but what I was saying is I had my camera turned the long way, the iPad turned the long way, so it makes my videos, you'll see earlier in the week when I'm posting my workouts, that the video size on the screen is going to change and it's going to be long way, because I know. So if I wanted to fill the TV screen, I need it to be turned this way. Truth of the matter is, eventually I'm just going to have to, I want to get a feel for this first before I go purchasing stuff, but eventually I'm going to have to buy a camera to capture all of this and do it that way versus trying to use my iPad. My phone is cracked right now. I could probably do it on my phone, but I need a new phone and I'm not trying to buy that. But anyway, I just thought I would put that in there because going forward, my videos will fill the whole screen, my workout exercises. And I just finished day 5's Temple wins. Yes, I just finished my Temple wins. That means my strength training for this week is done. I will post, one of these sides is going to be up in one of these corners. I'm going to post my Friday's strength training, which was full body, and followed by a 30-minute uphill incline walk on the treadmill. I didn't record myself on the treadmill. That's fine. I do the treadmill almost every day. So at least 30 minutes on there. But I'll post my workout that I'll be doing every Friday throughout these 40 days, up there in the corner, just to give you an example if you need something to, work off of. Not saying that my way is your way. Do what works for you. That's what I've learned. Do what works for you. And so I'll post that there. So my Temple wins are done. Bam, bam, bam. It's the holiday. So I'm off today. So I'm gonna chill for the most part. I'm sticking to my eating plan. There are cookouts and stuff going on, but if I do decide to go out, I don't have no plans to do anything. But if I do decide to, I already got my meals prepped, so I'll either eat before and just take my water and drink on while I'm there, just to fellowship. Doesn't mean I got to disconnect, doesn't mean I got to indulge on what's there. So I already got a fail-proof plan, and that's all I'm saying is I'm gonna work it. I've already started getting my water in. I'm gonna get my water win. I've been doing good on my water wins. I hope you're doing good on your water wins too. That's important. Water your wins. Like, think of it in this way. When I win for my body and when I win at the table, I just want to water every win. Celebrate it by watering it so that your wins grow. Corny, I know, but hey, if it works, it works. That's what I tell myself. I'm watering these wins so that they can keep growing. But anyway, I don't want to make this too long because I'm trying to keep the vlog video at a certain amount of time so that people will watch it all the way through. But the day has been, or the temple wins have been won. The rest of the day is going to get won. And I'll see you tomorrow. Let's transform. I never looked at you are what you eat quite like I do these days. What I'm feeding myself spiritually is just as important as what I'm feeding myself physically, even down to who gets to pour into me and the spaces and places I choose to sit my heart. This is one of my favorite parts of my days. It's uninterrupted daddy-daughter time, and honey, I seize every idle moment I can throughout the day to feast at the table of transforming truth. Truth is, being only physically nourished won't do me any good if I'm spiritually malnourished. You see, we are what we eat. Good morning. Happy Saturday. It is day 6. And yeah, we got a lot happening today. It is weigh-in day. I'll be back a little bit later with a recap and with my challenges and cheers for week 1. Saturdays and Sundays are mainly dedicated to walking. Saturdays are going to be more of a freestyle day for me. I like to do some fun cardio that may involve some light strength training in it. That's what I just got done doing, and 30 minutes on the uphill climb on the treadmill. But I'm going to go get cleaned up. I'm going to weigh in. I'm going to make myself look a little bit presentable. I'll come back with my weight, my ending weight for this week, this entire week, with my challenges and cheers. I can't wait to see what we getting. Yes. What's up, beauty faces and handsome faces too? Just in case you guys are tuning in too. Look, it's official. Week 1 has been won. Yeah. Yes, week 1 has officially been one of my 40 days of focus journey. Whew. And it's been a good week. It's been a good week, a challenging week in some points, but a great week. I wanted to come back and just do a quick recap, hopefully to keep this in line. I put some notes in my phone, so if you see me looking over here, it's because I'm looking at my notes, and I don't want to make this too long. But for those of you who have stepped into your own personal 40 days of focus too, I salute you. Congratulations on completing week 1. And for those of you who might be tuning in and you like, what y'all talking about? What you talking about? I'm talking about 40 days of fitness focus, where you are focusing in on cultivating and investing in the best version of you, because choosing you is holy too, okay? So I'm here really quick to just close out week 1 and give you some recaps and takeaways. Of course, today was weigh-in day, and I will have I'll put my weight up in one of these corners. I get the screen mixed up when I'm here, but my ultimate weigh-in will be towards the end. So stick around so you can see what I did this week. I told y'all I was showing y'all everything. If I gained weight and something didn't work, I'm going to show you, and what I need to adjust. And if I lost weight, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. So stick around to the end. But before I get to that piece, I do want to share my challenges and cheers. That's what we're gonna call them that, okay? Challenges, because challenges come in the week. I'd be lying if I said they didn't come. I'd be lying if I sit here and told y'all that this is smooth sailing and I hit every day and I show up excited every day, because that's just not true. It's not true a lot of the times, but you know what, I show up anyway because I'm worth the investment. And you got to see that about you. You got to see that choosing you is holy too. And so let's start with the challenges for this week. Challenges. So first challenge is Aunt Flo. That's my cycle. That's what I call her. She's here and she always comes with drama. Ooh, she comes with drama, much drama, cravings, bloating. So I'm bloated and I've been craving. Um, I didn't cave to the cravings, but I've been craving. Yesterday was bad. That was the fourth. And it was, I wanted chocolate so bad. So that was a challenge. Next challenge was that this is a holiday weekend. It's a long weekend. Y'all know how we treat weekends. We put in all this work during the week, and on the weekends we feel like we can do whatever, because I'm off. I'm gonna sleep in. I ain't gonna work out. I'm gonna eat however I want. And we go back and we reverse everything that we did, or all the work that we put in for the weekend. And then with it being a holiday weekend, child, that just opens the door. Like, you got to, because it's a holiday. But I am moving with wisdom. That has been a challenge. I mean, that posed a challenge this week because it was a holiday weekend. So you have to just move with wisdom. Eat before you go, or take your meal preps. I've meal prep. So if I'm going somewhere, guess what's going with me? My meal prep. And guess who don't care, who look at me crazy? This girl right here. Another challenge I found this week was getting proper rest. So my schedule was really full this week with assignments and things that I needed to get done that required my attention, and for me to prepare. So I was going to bed late and getting up early in the morning, like at 4:30, 5 o'clock, to get my workouts in, because see, I'm out of that season where you just work out whenever. No, I am an early riser. I like to get my wins early. You guys, my shirt says I rise, I radiate, I win in him. And I do it in that order. Yes, God first, and then we winning. We getting these temple wins out of the way, so that I need to focus on for the rest of the day is just my water and my food wins, table wins. All right, so cheers. Let's go to my cheers for this week. So number one, I did not cave to the chocolate craving that came with Aunt Flo that she brings every single month. I did not cave. I did not run to the Dollar General. Has these $1 caramel chocolate candy bars. They're $1. They're so good. I did not get one. I went to the dollar store several times yesterday to get some cleaning stuff, to get some other stuff, and I did not cave. That's a cheer. Oh, yes. Second cheer. I showed up for myself daily, and I stuck to my plan of action, and I did not sway. Sometimes when you are on a journey, you want to see something. You want to see something. And then you do work out sometimes and you feel like, oh, I got to be dripping sweat, or I need to be significantly sore the next day. Or you feel like, is it really working? Baby, I'm cutting myself out of that kind of stuff. I put together a plan of action for me as to the goal I'm working towards, and I'm going to trust my process. So I stuck with my plan. I didn't switch it. I didn't sway from it. When I didn't feel as sore as I thought I should, what that just tells me is I'm working a progressive overload anyway over these 40 days. So next week I can just add a little bit more weight or add some more reps. But there's always ways to make it tougher. But soreness doesn't always indicate that you worked hard. And a lack of soreness doesn't mean that you didn't do something hard enough or any of that. Same thing with sweat. I don't have to be dripping sweat to know that I won. Okay, so that was a cheer for me, sticking my course and sticking with my plan of action and not swaying. Another cheer for me this week is that I ate all of the meals that I prepared and I didn't waste them. There are times where I'll prepare meals and I'll have them, but then I will convince myself that I deserve to eat something outside of this, and I'll go eat something else, or I'll eat something somebody else made. Baby, I stuck with what I made, and I'll be sharing those as well. I'll share what I ate this week, what was on my menu and my meal prep for this week, and what I ate in rotation. I either paired them different, but the same items were in my mouth or on my plate at some point in the day. Maybe paired a little different, but they were there. What else? What else is a cheer? Oh, this is a cheer that I'm doing this right here. That you are actually being able to tune into my first vlog of content, I'll say. That's a cheer. Editing. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm working with a phone, and I'm working with an iPad, and I'm doing the best that I can. I make my workout videos. I've been making those for years, so I knew that was gonna be smooth sailing for me. But trying to put all of this together as something that somebody might sit and watch and actually be inspired by, that's big. So yes, I'm going to get better. You'll see as you watch that I didn't have my camera turned the right way at times. So the screen will switch to the long way versus filling out your whole screen. That's all right. We worked it out. Next week going to be better, I hope. But yeah, and I almost convinced myself today that I wasn't even going to post nothing. I'm not going to do the vlog, but I told myself a few minutes ago while I was standing in the mirror, I'm not going to be for everybody, but I am going to be for somebody. And if that somebody is you, would you do me a favor? Help encourage me, sow some seeds of encouragement. Would you would you subscribe, and would you share? Would you comment? Would you watch the videos through? Would you share it with somebody that you think they might be the audience for my voice, or they might like my flow? Please share, comment, subscribe. That will help me out. All right. It's too long. I got to hurry up. So next week, week 2 for me is going to look very different by Thursday of next week. Next week into the following week, because I'll be going away for about 5 to 6 days, which means that I will not be in my element. I'm going to have to work this lifestyle on the road in a place that I'm not familiar with. So that means I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to get my workouts in. I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to eat, because where I'm going, I won't have a personal kitchen. So I have to figure out what I can eat, how I can eat. But that's going to be good for me. And that's going to be good for us, because it's going to show how I do outside of my normal routine, because I'm a routine girl. And I like a rhythm. And so I get outside of my rhythm, things change. But I'm excited to see how I'm going to do and how I'm going to do on that scale. So before I go, my weight will be up in the corner here. You'll see it up there soon. Last week, my official starting weight was 164. Today, I'm happy to say that I am at 161. That means 3 pounds down. 3 pounds gone. So that means that I did something right. I can always make room for improvement. And that's 3 pounds down with the bloating of Aunt Flo being here. Somebody better cheer. All right. Until the next time, let's transform. Y'all better get in there. Don't wait another day. Make a decision. Choosing you is holy too. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank you for watching.